Hello everybody again. So, today we'll talk about growth hacking. Anybody knows what is mean growth hacking? By the way, I just repeat that all big companies use growth hacking methods. Just to understand, in Facebook, there are more than 2,000 growth hackers. Airbnb, just 3-5 years ago, was more than 200 people in growth hacking. In hosting industry, still nobody knows what it is. Just about me a little bit, just awesome website builder, believe me. We have unique features like import, like collaboration that nobody has at the market. But also, I'm the owner of several more companies. And if you know like Clients Day or growth hacking, I'm also the founder of growth hacking conference. I'm very familiar with that topic. So let's go. Firstly, where to get the information. Firstly, you need to use yODA. yODA means your own data. What I'm talking to you, you can trust or not, but yODA it means like your own data. You know this guy from the Star Wars? So his name is also yODA. So remember him, he said, use only your own data. Do not trust anybody. So yODA, it means other people's data. So when somebody provides you data, do not trust. Always check yourself. Second thing is Pretotyping. Pretotyping is this nice book. Believe me, it's really perfect. It's how to test theories, how to test before doing something. As example, Elon Musk sold 200 Teslas before start producing it. So he understood that if somebody buys electric cars, it means they can produce it. One more thing is Theory U. It's also a nice book. It's how to learn from the future. So the idea is how to learn from the future. And also how to learn from data-driven future. So the idea, if we can learn from the future, how we learn? We learn from the past, from our experience, from books, from university, from, I don't know, your experience in the life. But the main idea, how we can learn from the future. And also growth hacking, our course is free. You can use it like 4 hours professional lections. So first one, there are only professionals. I see one non-professional here, but there are all professionals. What do you think? If you do trial for website builder, what is better? Trial or not trial? Who thinks that trial works better? Your opinion. Trial works better. Okay, who thinks that no trial is better? Okay, so we run study. We did 1 month trial, we do several months trial, we do 1 year trial, we do 2 weeks trial, we see 0 trial, we do demo button. So without trial, we can sell 40% more. Can you imagine that one customer, when we said, just remove demo button from the page, can you imagine? One customer came, he had very old website that unable to change, and he said, I need to increase conversion. We said, just remove try button from your web page. In 3 weeks, right, we doubled our sales. Just removing one button. So, go next. We are a website builder, and we're thinking about, should we develop email service or not? And we just put fake button. You see, fake button. Okay, maybe this button, yeah. So, we have no service. We just would like to test if somebody buys it. So if somebody buys, we just return money. What do you think? What is the result? We get a lot of hate, we get a lot of sales, we have no sales. Do you think, what is our results? Technically, we increase all our sales by 15%. So it means only by adding one button plus payment gateway, nothing behind, we increase our sales. The service, before doing the service, we learn from the future. Will it work or not? We just put button, we just collect money, we calculate how much money we would collect if you have your service, and then we start again. So we firstly collect money from customers, and only then we start development. Okay, one more thing. In Russia, it's very popular things like, you know, this is standard registration, like create new website, and this is the form that you need to fill. Like name, email, and password. But we had some guys from Russia said, you need to use this one. Just enter your email, and button to register. What do you think? Who thinks that this one, old style, works better? Okay, who thinks that this works better? Okay, the result shows plus 35% in registration. Of course, we need to track if they pay. Of course, we need to track if they stay with us for a few years, blah, 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 blah. But still, if it works in post-Soviet countries, possibly it can work in worldwide. So we start worldwide. What do you think how much we increase our registration when we start worldwide? We decrease the registration. Just because in Russia, people like to do it, or maybe some countries. Or in countries like US, they see, or maybe not in US, in like India, they see, this looks like spam. They collect my email, I do not trust them. So in some countries, this works, in some countries, it doesn't. So I just show how tricky data is. So you do tests and you get different results. Of course, also one thing is like, when customer comes to the interface, he can like search the best scenario, he can click here, he can choose template, he can go through the wizard, and each time you need to check the data. So customer can choose template, then come back, choose again, he can search, he can choose again, he can like go through wizard, he can dislike, and all these channels, all this way, he can do several loops, you can track everything. And as I say, when you're playing with data, it's very strange. So there are no right answers. For example, only 3% people clicks here. But if people clicks here, it's close to 100% that he will finish website. For example, for us, it's the worst scenario if he clicks on blank. But people search for blank. I don't know, they're crazy search for blank, and the conversion from blank is also crazy. They're doing sometimes terrible websites, but the conversion is nice. Okay, so it will be nice for registrars. I see registrars here. So, real story. This is our prices, old prices. For some domains that we have like secondary countries. So it's our secondary countries. And this is our prices. And then new registrar comes and said, Filip, we have better prices. If you connect us, we get small deals, and end customer price for the end customer will be the same. And the question to the audience, this is our old prices, this should become our new prices. The question to the audience, should we sign the contract? Why not? Okay, should we sign the contract? Why? Yes, so firstly, before signing the contract, we simulate that prices for users. Do you understand? We simulate that prices for users. We're keeping the same contract, just change prices on the website and see what will be the user's behavior with new prices. By the way, in Russia, nobody cares prices, but for example, in Uzbekistan, it was $80, now it's $7. So it's a big difference. Or for example, in Ukraine, we have $86, now it's 45. Of course, we have more sales from Ukraine. But now, as we test, we can understand that should we connect new suppliers? Because new suppliers, it's sometimes new API, sometimes it's new agreement, it's new management system for your support system. It's upkeep of the company. So every new supplier is upkeep of the company. But now when they have numbers, we understood that some domains go higher, some slower, and we can do the decision. Earlier, we just think, oh, good guy, very serious, nice lady, we need to sign the contract. Now we have data and we can trust it. And repackaging. So this is old one, buy new domain. And you can type any name. And this is new one, no difference as you see. The only small difference, website builder is included. What do you think? What is the conversion? What is better? Here, classic names. Just buy domain name. Oh, buy domain name and website builder is included. What do you think? This one. Your opinions? So, plus 20% to purchases. Can you imagine just single line on the domain can increase your sales by 20%? And by the way, we tested like buy domain, get website builder, it was decreasing. It's even worse than this. And then we study with people because they do not understand. Many people do not know English very well. So what they did, they just, get website, get domain, get website builder, just very tricky for them. So we were several words differently, the conversion grows up or goes down. So only few words and the conversion changes. Okay, so one more thing, we have collaboration. Collaboration means several people can simultaneously work in the product. For example, you can all together, there are no limits, up to 100 people can make website at the same time. So it's really unique technology. And this is our control panel. In this control panel, we have share access button. And then we put the share access button just here in the product, in the builder. What do you think? Where button works better? The same button. This is our control panel. This is website builder. How do you think? Where people prefer to share the link? From the control panel or from the website builder?
Website builder. Like Google Docs.
5 times more. Can you imagine? So conversion here is 5 times bigger. It means that from the website builder, you can attract 5 times more customers than from the control panel. Sorry?
Easy dashboard.
Yeah, just easy dashboard maybe, but it's just because person here has needs to share. Here he just has domains. By the way, now a control panel, you can also share access to the domain. But somehow here he spends a lot of time doing website changing, blah, blah, blah. And he needs maybe too slow, maybe share access to owner, I don't know. So this is very nice. And if you like the tricks, so we have on our website lots of videos like this. Look, this video just appeared yesterday. Also we have lots of classic marketing for hosting industry, like awareness, acquisition, activation, like our funnel, adapt for the hosting industry. And also a lot of tricks like how Dropbox did, how, I don't know, Twitter did, how Elon Musk used. By the way, Elon Musk is one of the best growth hackers. If you need, I can provide later more examples. And just all examples are free. You can download from the website.